very good, happy Christmas Eve to you all. I've had a few technical issues this evening. So we're going to bring you, myself and Dave, we're going to bring you the weather over the next few days. Unfortunately, it's not looking too great. You're not going to be getting any snow. The chances are you're going to be getting some reindeer and plenty of it as well.
Quite a bit of it, actually. Yeah, most definitely. Yes, I caught on to that one, Penny. I caught on to that. No snow. It's going to be too mild for snow.
What do you call somebody who... No, I'm not going to think of what... No, I had a Christmas joke then. I'm not going to go into any of my Christmas jokes, I think. I think I'll just get on with the forecast. Right. So, I think if you're going to be going out today, you're going to need an umbrella for sure, because I am going to show you the latest radar from the Met Office, and it doesn't look too great, I'm afraid. As you can see from the early hours of this morning, we've had lots of rain pushing in. So I'm sure by now, once you've woken up with the rain falling on the rooftops, and you're going to look out the window and think, oh, great, because it's just not going to be a good day at all today. If you are out traveling today, I suggest you make sure that you use your windscreen wipers. You take plenty of time because there's going to be a lot of surface water around. Conditions are going to be pretty horrible, to be honest with you. Visibility is going to be poor. And as you can see by this radar, it's going to continue for most of the day. There's a few pockets here where it breaks up a little bit, but I wouldn't take much notice of that if I was you, because it's going to be pretty damp, pretty miserable for the whole of the day. There's a slight break later on, but it just continues. Where it's lighter blue here, this is chances are, because the humidity is so high at the moment, it's going to be miserable, it's going to be mist, there's going to be fog. It's just going to be
just cutting into you. You do know you're showing weather charts at 4:30 this morning. just to let you know.
Oh, that's all right, Dave. This is the second take of this, so you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're getting a bit too advanced on yourself. I was sitting there getting a bit confused then.
This is Christmas Eve.
Yep, today.
Yep.
Not tomorrow, today.
This is, no, I know. Oh, it still looks pretty rubbish, to be perfectly honest with you.
Yeah, it's really not very nice. It really isn't. You've got plenty of mizzle. Don't forget higher grounds. You could have mist as well, and maybe some foggy patches on top of that. And by the end of today, you might start seeing some places might see 15 mils of rainfall. That's quite a lot of rainfall as well. But the other thing is it's really mild as well. And that's something Penny showed for this evening is these bands of quite moderate rainfall.
It just continues. There's no let up whatsoever.
There's not. There really isn't. And I really feel sorry for Santa flying into Cornwall in the early hours of Monday morning.
Bless him. Right,
look. Rudolph has got his red nose on. He could use it as a fog light, couldn't he?
I don't think I want to go any further forward, Dave, because it just doesn't stop. It's just continuous. Look. Right through. That's Christmas Day.
Yeah, we do get a break on Boxing Day, though.
There we go. There's your break on Boxing Day. Oh.
We just jumped now to Wednesday. We've gone from Monday to Wednesday, and now we're jumping all over the place.
What's happening to my computer?
I don't know. We're sort of jumping. Well, we've gone back to Boxing Day afternoon, where these heavy showers are coming in.
Oh no! Right, stay there. Shall we jump to the 27th minute, Dave? Because
we may as well. No, you're jumping out. So we'll be doing weather advisories for this. this amount of rainfall as well. And there will still be quite a few people traveling over Christmas Day and Boxing Day as well. And you've really got to keep an eye for the amount of rainfall. And not only that, with this, I'll show you a bit later on, we've got some really quite strong winds coming as well. That's quite a concern. But I really don't know what's happening with Penny's internet again today.
I don't either. It was fine earlier. There's nothing wrong with it earlier.
Blame the power cut.
We was doing a really good recording, and then that's interesting. Look at this here, the little line of very, very heavy rain.
I can see it now. Yeah, it could be worse, I suppose. This could actually be snow, then would it be a total different scenario? It'd be lovely for like the younger children to wake up on Christmas Day and having snow. But for Father's Christmas coming in later on, I think he's going to be in his wet gear and off he comes. And don't forget, really keep an eye on our page, which the link is below down here somewhere. We will be streaming for about 30 hours and we will be tracking Father Christmas or Santa Claus's track as he does his world tour.
Mm-hmm. This is how this is the 850 charts. This is how mild it is at the minute. As you can see with the green colours, the temperatures at the moment, we've been seeing 11s, 12 degrees, and they're really warm for December. There isn't a lot change. Most of it, I mean, it just keeps coming. There's a few cold blips throughout the week, and as you head into New Year, but there's nothing substantially cold, to be perfectly honest with you.
It's not. It's if you put our temperatures like so today, we could actually break records again for being one of the warmest Christmas Eves on record, and it may be for Christmas Day for being one of the warmest as well. And we're starting to see a trend of this, especially this year. It's been near enough every single month we've broken weather records. It's either the wettest July or it was the wettest July. Then we had the warmest October when we had that mini heat wave. Then it was the warmest November, and so on. It's just the weather's changing. I don't want to get into too many technical things, but the weather is changing around us.
There's your jet stream.
So, Penny, how high up is the jet stream?
How high up is the jet stream? The jets, yeah. How high?
Roughly.
You've stumped me now.
I know, I'm good at that.
I've completely gone blank.
About 4 miles, maybe a bit
4
more
miles
up. Yeah. And why do the aeroplanes like the jet stream?
Because, well, if the aeroplanes jump on the jet stream, they get to their destination quicker.
Yeah. But I'm going to keep confusing you on these videos.
Yeah, I know. There we go. That's about that little area there is about 200 miles. Speed about 200 miles, this one here.
Yeah, 200 miles an hour. Yeah, it's going to be quite powerful. It comes quite amplified. And I'll show you the bits and wind speeds as well. And it's more Wednesday, which is concerning at the moment. And if you do look on our page, you will see we have weather advisories out already. And I think personally, we're going to see a lot more weather advisories going out over Christmas because of the weather and for next week as well. And our weather, I'm afraid, is dominated by low pressure systems once again. And it's really not changing.
Do you think, wonder if we're going to get another named storm for Wednesday?
Could be interesting. It really could be interesting if we do. But I can't really see any major lows, so it'd be a named one. Right, so this is your winter overview, and it's the GFS, so it's the American weather models. Sometimes they can be a bit lazy, or sometimes they can over predict it, but at the moment they haven't been too bad. They've been really, really sort of spot on, and you will see there's a bit of a clash between the GFS and the UKMO. you get a bit of clash, but the rain on the UK MO is quite accurate for once, actually. So this is today, and as you can see, there's no white or purple showing over Cornwall. And if you do want any snow, you really want to be right up in the Highlands of Scotland. That's your best chance of seeing a white Christmas this year. So as you can see, put all your bets on up there. You watch it snow down here now. But yeah, this is Christmas Day. Get confused with days again. And I'm sorry to say there's no white or purple over us, so it won't be a white Christmas for Cornwall. And you can see I'm just like scooting through for a while, and there really isn't much of any snow to worry about. The only time we start to worry about things or start to think could come interesting is the charts that Penny was showing earlier on. It's these ones when that cold air starts to push down from the north, and you can start seeing it starts to interact with this low pressure system. And as that starts to feed down the showers, it could, and I mean could, turn into some sleety showers. But you can see if I get going a bit further ahead, there's nothing really to say, oh, we're going to get load of snow again.
It's not usually until like it's January or February time before we get snow usually anyway.
Yeah. Yeah, when you think about it, snow's a bit like Marmite, really, and it. Some people love it and some people hate it. All right, so this is your Christmas Eve, and it's just an overview, and it's a bit much what Penny was showing you. There's plenty of mizzle about. The isobars are quite close together, so it's going to be gusty what winds, and they're mainly westerlies, southwesterlies at the moment as well. And you can see it's really quite unsettled. And even Christmas Day morning, it's not looking that great either. There's plenty of showers about, and these Atlantic lows are just going to keep feeding in like a conveyor belt into that jet stream. Either goes above Scotland, so we can get all the lows right up above Scotland and up that way, or it dips down below France, so we can push them down into Europe. But at the moment, it's just like a giant conveyor belt, and that's all it's doing is just bringing weather in. So this is Boxing Day. You can see we do get a slight break in the weather, but it don't last too long. But maybe lunchtime or early afternoon, the first lot of showers come in, and then that's it. They continue on and off then all day, and it really depends on where that low weather system is at 987. If that starts to come down a bit, that'll start pushing the rain down a bit as well. So it could be a little bit more. But now we're on the 27th, and you can see it's, yeah, it's just that the amount of rainfall. And
again,
it's
horrendous.
Yeah.
Look at that.
If you actually look at the size of this weather system, if you look, it's sort of from Norway, where it's got snow, it comes right over through sort of over Hull, then into Wales, then it comes into Cornwall, then it goes over and touches Spain, then it goes off the charts at the bottom. That's just one giant weather system. So if you look at it that way, it's quite big. Yeah, even going further ahead, it's really is unsettled and windy, and you've got another low possible. Oh, we might actually, yeah, so that's another low then, but that might be good news. New Year's Eve really may get away with it. It might actually be dry, so anyone heading out, it might be nice and dry for them, but then it does make it up for it during the day. But yeah, so it's just basically saying the same as the weather we've got, apart from some really, really heavy downbursts of rain. We can see some quite big rain totals. We may even see some Met Office yellow weather warnings going up for rain and wind, which I will show you the wind charts. So this is Christmas Eve, and these are coming in from southwest or westerly. and you can see there's lots of oranges and reds, so that's still showing 40 to 50 mile an hour most of the day. So this could be a bonus for Santa as he comes in, because if he's going to cut, if you think about it, if he's coming in on a westerly direction and he gets that bit of tailwind behind him, it speed him up a little bit. And yeah, you can see even Christmas Day is quite windy again. So there's still much as it has been between like 30 and 50 mile an hour, but definitely Christmas Day afternoon, there may be some real sudden gusts of wind about. So you've really got to take care of them. They may be really localized and they could be really strong. And also be careful with these gusts of wind, could be bad air pollution at the same time. Try not to laugh there, Benny. I heard you. Then in comes 26. We do get some lighter winds on the 26th for a while, but then the next weather system comes in, as you can see, and this is the one we're concerned about. It's on Wednesday, the 27th. As you can see, this is like a full-on southwesterly. It's not a storm, so I don't want to call it that. The air pressure's not mega low for it, but it's just how tight the misobars are packed. You
It's
can see it's
colours
like purple.
as well, isn't it?
Yeah, like purples and near enough white. And they're in your 70s and 80 mile an hour gusts. They're quite
Mm.
strong. And people will still have all their Christmas decorations out and still be able to visit in. And it's really not going to be nice. So really take note of Wednesday when coming up. Because if this stays on track, and if the Met Office don't put any weather warnings out, I know we definitely will be. But then you can see the weather system, you can see the line come down on the screen, and it's a perfect weather front. And that scoots over to the east, then goes out into Holland and further out. But it's generally, you can see on here, it's just generally just windy for quite a while. And I'm just going ahead. So the purples and reds, they're your stronger gusts. When you start seeing whites and other colors up that end, then you know it's really strong. But there's no light blues for quite a while until it gets cold. So a general overview. Next few days, plenty of rain, strong winds, staying mild for now. It's getting cooler next week, but only will it be getting cooler next week, it will also be getting quite windy as well. That's not this.
Bit of a bumpy ride, really.
Yeah, it will be. Yeah. So, Penny, have you been a good girl this year for Father Christmas?
Yes, I have been a good girl this year. I have, yes.
You
I'm
have been.
hoping Santa will. I have been, yes. I'm hoping Santa will bring me some presents this year.
What are you hoping for?
Some makeup brushes, a new UV gel lamp, and that's about it. That's all I've asked for, really.
So you're not pushing it out the boat like for a supercomputer or a massive big weather station or your own satellite or
No, I don't think I'll end up with anything like that this year, to be perfectly honest with you.
I have been writing letters quite a few times at the moment asking for my own weather satellite, but still haven't got it yet. But you never know.
You never know. Might bring you it next year.
You never know. Yeah, it would turn up. I mean, imagine wrapping that up and saying, "Here, I have that." Launch that up. No, but it's just not been very nice, really. Generally, the weather, it's just unsettled, and it's all to do with the jet stream.
I'm interested to see what it's going to be like next year. I really am. I think we're going to break more records. I think our weather's going to be more extreme than what it is this year.
Yeah.
And I think we will see another storm Kieran, but I think it'll be worse. That's my prediction for 2024.
Yeah, I do as well. And it really depends on like the Atlantic hurricane season, how that's going to affect us this year. If the jet stream is in the wrong place, are we going to see X hurricanes coming over? If we have a warm summer, our sea temperatures get warmer. Is it got to be hold enough to even hold, dare I say it, a category 1?
Sea temperatures aren't cold now, really.
And
Not for the time of
no,
year.
yeah, temperature's nothing, kids, really.
Mm.
It's really not. So
No.
I am going to come off now and do some bits and pieces. So I hope everyone who's watching this video has an amazing Christmas, and our videos will come back on just after Boxing Day. So we don't get that much time off. Keep an eye on the page as well. Like I said, we are doing a live on a Santa tracker, and they're really worth watching. Our links are down here somewhere, down there for our Facebook page and Twitter and all the other socials. And it's a big thank you for everyone who has been subscribing and liking to our videos as well. Thank you ever so much. So from me,
More
it's
things coming up as well.
yeah. So from me, have a fantastic Christmas
And
and
me
really
too. Don't
enjoy
eat
it.
too much.
So
Don't
from
eat
now
too
to
much.
so from me and everyone else in KWT, have a good one and speak to you very soon. Bye.